Hey, what is up guys? So, I'm going to be playing some Diablo 3 public test room, and it just came out actually today, although technically by the time this video actually gets uploaded, it'll be the second day that it's been out. But as you can see, there is some new skills in the game. Bard kind of got the bad end of the deal on the PTR. World 1 Barbarians no longer work at all. If any of you guys have been watching Reapers of Souls, any of the people that were streaming that game, pretty much, I think Crusader is really overpowered. You can't play it right now on the PTR though. You can still only be level 60. That's max. You can see my health. There's that white stuff. That is actually my energy shield, and so basically that's like a second layer of health, if you will. And right now, I think the wizard is significantly overpowered. Because watch, I can just attack right here, and every time I attack, it gives me 3,000 shield. Because it stacks with, there's a rune that you can use with magic weapon, and also on spectral blade. It gives you the same amount. It's 1651, so it's pretty OP. My friend's telling me to use flame blades. Let me go ahead and see what that does. Increases the damage of fire spells. Okay. Wait, does that last forever, or is that for 3 seconds? I don't think it's worth it. I think healing for, well, it's not really even a heal, it's just like additional health. But we're gonna go ahead and spend about, I'd say, about 10 minutes in this game. Otherwise, the game can get repetitive quite fast. But let me go ahead and show you like what's new with the game, because it is like, I don't know, 11 gigs I believe it is. So here's the Paragon system. This is how it works. You can reset at any time and then reallocate them, which is really awesome. I'm just going to go ahead and put mine all into Vitality. We're doing this on Master. I think Master is most efficient. There is one more setting after Masters, and it gives you extra EXP. I believe it gives you extra gold, and the drop rate apparently from Master to Expert was the same, but I don't know. Maybe it's actually different. And then there's one more setting after Expert. There's like Tormented or something like that, I believe. But yeah, there is technically one more setting after the other setting that we're not playing on. But I think it's much more efficient because I'm just going for drops, and this doubles your drops compared to the other difficulties. In the highest difficulty, I don't even know if it's available for us to actually check out what it has. We can't play in it because you have to be level 70. But honestly, I find the wizard right now to be the best. Like, it outclasses the World 1 Barb so hard, because World 1 Barb, it doesn't work anymore. Like, you can't have basically unlimited fury like you used to be able to do, which kind of makes me sad, but it's fine. I have Frozen Orb, which was my favorite skill in Diablo 2. But you can see, wizards are like the best. Okay, maybe not as good as Monk, because Monk's is still pretty darn amazing for it. But I'm basically taking this. I actually have to let my phone tank for a few seconds, because I'm not running my set that has lots of life on hit. I only have 484 life on hit. I believe that's the numbers. Before I had it's not perfect amethyst. What is it called? The flawless? Whatever the one that gives you. Was it 600 life on hit? I had that in before. I also just picked up a legendary that we'll go ahead and identify, and we'll see how amazing it is. Oh, some of the stuff that you pick up in the game requires you to be level 61. I think Blizzard actually, a lot of people were saying that it was a mistake. I don't know, maybe they're just teasing us with the game. But that's not bad at all. I mean, it is a two-handed, but it's 1,000 life on hit, which is definitely not bad at all. So it's okay if you're playing the Crusader. Crusader can wield two-handed weapons as like a one-handed, so you can still have another thing. But like I said, I wish I could show you guys the Crusader, but unfortunately I can't. But let's go ahead and go up to the Aspire level 1, and then we'll pretty much call it a day. There's really not too much new things. Let me just see if I can show you guys anything else that's like really cool. There's really not that many cool things other than Frozen Orb. Some of the stuff got changed. Oh, critical mass is no longer a thing, which makes me a little bit sad. It's just removed from the game completely. So I guess my friend's going to clear his stash. So while he's doing that, I can show you guys around some of the other stuff that changes. They changed like how like the DPS like thing shows up. It's basically damage, toughness, and then healing. I think I have all my buffs on. But if you guys want to check out my gear, it's pretty awkward considering I had a whirlwind barb, and then literally I just took apart stuff from other characters because I didn't have my wizard finished. It's just stuff I had in my barb, so there's some stuff that has like strength that I just throw on here because I was like, okay, like this. Although this technically did have intelligence on it, but a lot of the stuff is just like stuff that I had in my stash, unfortunately, since Whirlwind Barb doesn't even work nearly as good anymore. And it's just really not fun to play. It's way too slow. It used to be so much better. But let me go ahead and show you some other skills. So, Meteor. Actually, no. There's a normal skill that looks kind of cool. It's like what is it? No, it's not Ice Blades. Shot pulse in here. There's one in here that a Glacial Spike. That's a new thing. It freezes them, but enemies cannot be frozen by Glacial Spike more than once every 5 seconds. So a lot of stuff obviously has its downside. They decided to make Death Blossom insanely high for the damage, but this doesn't matter. They can increase this to, okay, there will probably be a point where it will actually be like usable, but even if they increase this to like 5,000, it's just not usable. It's not efficient at all to hit. Like, you just can't hit them. So I find the best thing to actually have is Spectral Blade, plus the Barrier Blades. I mean, look at this. It's 3,000 each attack. It's so ridiculous. It might get nerfed though. As far as Arcane Orb, there's like a different one. Let me go and show you guys that. That's also a news thing.
Look at the destruction Diablo has
There's that. It's almost similar to that, like, lightning orb. I don't forget what the exact name of the skill. It's been so long since I played Diablo, and it's so funny that the servers for this game, they were actually full. Like, you couldn't join a game for a long time. Like, I was in queue for about 2 hours, even though it said like 20 minutes left, and it just never queued up. It never worked. But that's okay. We have Frozen Arm. That's like the only thing that I think is like worth mentioning as far as that goes. I'll basically mouse over some stuff. I'm pretty sure there's probably other videos that will go over everything. Oh, this is kind of cool. I'm not sure if this works off of any hit. If it works on any hit, that's amazing, and I should probably be using it, but for now I'm just using Energy Armor, just so I can get an extra orb out, because it costs 30 Arcane Power, and since what's my attack speed at? 2.39, I can run out of energy very fast. You know, let's just start this, because I don't know what my friend's doing. He said he's clearing his stash, but clearly he's taking his sweet time. Oh, look at that. I already found something that's better, but it doesn't give Arcane power on hit, so I probably won't end up using it, because I find that to be like one of the most important things. Let's see if we can actually tank this. Okay, my friend's back. But damage not even like good. Like, I remember with Hammer of the Ancients on my barb, I could get crits for like 700k, but unfortunately there's just so many energy management problems with Barbarian now. It's not that viable. And oh no, it's the Hell Witch or the Succubuses. And if you get hit by one of these, it puts this on, and then you're gonna have a very bad time. So those you want to dodge. But I figured I'd show you guys that, because normally I would just sit here and tank everything, but because of that, oh, okay, I was kind of too close. That wasn't my fault that time. Actually, let's see if we can tank it. Almost. We don't have quite the amount of life on hit that I would like, because, oh gosh, I just got run. But Frozen Orb, so sexy. It's probably still one of my favorite skills in Diablo, even though I kind of miss the sound of the old one, but at the same time, I'm glad it's not as obnoxious. Because if you've ever played Diablo 2, it was like, oh my gosh, it got kind of ridiculous. So I do like the fact that they did not keep the same audio. They made it a lot more light. Because there's a certain one. It's not this one. Let me see. It's on one of these. Is it Flame Blades? There's one of these that sounds absolutely ridiculously loud. Oh, I'm getting hit. Let me find out which one it is. Oh, it's not Siphon. Is it Flame? I think that one's the one that kind of sounded loud before. I don't know. There's one of them that sounds kind of loud, but it's not like the end of the world. Like Frozen Orb was like, it was kind of to the point where it almost got annoying. To the point where I just played without the sound. But yeah, Diablo 2, so good of a game. But you know, I'm hoping Diablo 3's expansion can bring it back, because if you guys have ever played Vanilla D2, like, it wasn't the greatest. I mean, The expansion pack is really what made that game. Like, let's go ahead and kill these groups. Guys. Everybody up here. Because, actually, I think I took it off. I took off Cold-Blooded. I could have boosted the damage up a little bit higher. Make them take like 10% more damage. My DPS is like awful. Like I'm looking at these numbers and I'm like, oh, I want my Whirlwind Barb so much. Like I miss that character so much, but who knows, maybe they'll do a 180 and be like, you know what, we changed our mind, we pulled the Xbox, we'll pull the Xbox One over here and we'll just give you guys your Whirlwind Barbarian back. Because I think that the Crusader is like ridiculously overpowered, and the thing is, it's the new class. It has to be overpowered to force people to want to like play, you know, the new class. That's just how most games are in the very beginning anyways, even though they're supposed to be using this to test it out, but I mean, it's just going to be the same stuff. So if you guys want to know anything about the game, I mean, it's an open beta. I'm pretty sure you still have to have Diablo 3 to actually play it, but it's a public test realm. And I figured, you know what, I've been uploading so much COD, why not just throw something new at you guys? Maybe you guys have never played Diablo 3, and you guys have probably seen people talk about this game. And the game, honestly, is not a bad game. It's just not like Diablo 2 sexy status. Diablo 2 was so good. Let's go ahead and finish off this boss over here. I think it's right here. I don't think we have to go through anymore. If it's, yeah, so let's get the cutscene. And I should be running Hydra. I like how you can switch between your skills now, and there's no Nephilim Valor. I love that, because before you were kind of in this position where you didn't want to switch your skills. Oh, that's lovely. But yeah, I can't get frozen. If I get frozen, I'll probably end up dying. But I think we'll be okay for this. Let me go and I think I can switch during it. You're not supposed to be able to switch during combat, but you can still kind of do it anyways. Okay, you just have to like not be in combat, I think. But okay, I guess maybe on bosses that's just unacceptable. Okay. Oh, I'm frozen. Lovely. I hate getting frozen because I'm so used to being on my Whirlwind Barb. I'm like, oh, frozen? That's nothing. Oh, that was the clone. I was like, man, my DPS is so good.
I need arcane power.
Oh, that's lovely. But it's fine because we have so much extra energy shield. So I can play pretty reckless with this character, but it's not as careless as I could. Okay, I don't even know what got me frozen that time, and then I'm getting chain frozen. You should not be able to get chain frozen in this game. Like that's kind of annoying. But I can manage. Okay. That you can't dodge, unfortunately. I remember back in the day when we were playing on Inferno, you had to like time it perfectly. Oh wow, that's lovely. You had to time it perfectly with the smoke screen on the Demon Hunter, because that was like the only thing that you could actually use to complete the game, like without dying. Well, actually, you would die a lot, but the other classes would just die because you died in like one hit, and that class can stay alive a lot longer. So this time we'll actually try to dodge. I remember before I beat Diablo Inferno without getting hit, and that was like the way to actually beat the game at one point. Okay. So let's see if we get anything good. Inventory's like, oh, there's actually more room in the inventory now. Actually, let me show you guys one thing that I picked up earlier today, which is amazing, but I can't use it. But look at that, someone in the global chat trying to talk about Whirlwind Barb. It doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. This is just one thing I picked up today. I thought it was really cool. I mean, look at that. 400 intelligence, 500 vitality. That is absolutely ridiculous. One-handed, 1300. That is pretty awesome. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And if you guys have any questions about the game, hey, let me know. I know it's an open beta, but, you know, some players might not have access to it. Or you might be, you know, not wanting to download those 11 gigs. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. HD Gaming, signing out.